Hello, this is Candy from eyes2jesus.blogspot.com, bringing you another planner video. So, in my last planner video, I was having a lot of fun in the Happy Planner and told you that I was also keeping it synchronized with a desk-sized planner and a compact planner, trying to decide what I liked best and playing around with all three. So, what am I in now? I am back in a compact. What I like about the compact is I've recently moved to a smaller purse, and I like having the option of throwing my planner in my purse if I don't want to carry it around. And having a smaller purse allows me to carry my compact. Further, there are just so many really cute options out there for compact / portable / personal size planners. So, which compact planner am I in currently? Currently, I am in a Webster's Color Crush. If you have a Joann's store nearby, some of the Joann's are carrying these. Sadly, my local Joann's is not. Hopefully they'll change that in the future. So I got this pretty cheap off of my Amazon Prime. Why yellow? Yeah, I normally don't like yellow, so that's what's funny. But I found myself eyeing the, I think it's Franklin Covey Harper's, the yellow ones, and I found myself loving the personal size, or compact size, yellow Kiki case. So, when I saw that there was some Webster's Color Crush in yellow available, I thought, that's fabulous. Let's get one of those. Good deal. I want to try it out. I've been wanting to try a compact size Color Crush since I first heard about them last year. So, my planner system, still basically the same, but I'll give you a quick tour and you can see how I've got it fit in here. The Webster's Color Crush rings are approximately 1 inch. So, how am I in a compact and 1 inch and it's not totally bursting at the seams? Well, hopefully in my little tour here you shall see. One thing I like about the Webster's Color Crush is the closure is a genuine snap. It's not a magnet or a slip tab or a magnetic snap. It's an actual snap. I love the actual snap. Alright, so opening it up, this is the first thing you'll see inside my planner. Now, the Webster's Color Crush only comes with one pen loop, and that's right back here. So in this pen loop, I've currently got a Bic for Her pen in the color purple. This is a fine-tipped felt pen similar to Staedtler's and Sharpie pens. These are like, I think it's $2 a piece at Dollar General. I love them. They're available in purple or pink. I've got both. Right now I'm using the purple. And up here there is no pen loop, but you got a pocket, and I just kind of slipped the clippy into the pocket here, and it works fabulously. This is a twin-tipped Sharpie. So the top is a fine Sharpie permanent marker. The bottom is like the ultra-fine Sharpie permanent marker, which is about as fine as the pen, except this one's permanent marker. And this is fabulous for writing on labels and washi tape. And this is fabulous for labeling paper cups at children's birthday parties, etc. So that's what I like about the twin tip. In the pockets, back here in the secretarial, I got an envelope here. You might recognize this. It's a Target Dollar Spot envelope where I just keep some things. I got some cardstock where I keep washi tape. Alright, and that's been updated. So I finally needed to refill it, so I did some different washi tapes. This ID pocket here in this year's Webster Color Crushes, I love it. It fits journaling cards. I think this one's a Project Life card. Pops right in. I love that because the ID slots that they usually have, I'm always trimming down journaling cards and putting them in. I didn't have to trim this on it. Boom, fits right in there. So I just think that's great. My washi card needs to be secured. There we go. Alright, and then I have another full-size journaling card that I stuck down behind this and that I pulled up to peek out just at the top, because otherwise it just looked like something was missing. And then in this credit card slot here, I have some hole reinforcement stickers in case any of my pages rip out. And then I have some Avery dots, and then I have some Avery labels. Alright, nice and simple. My inspiration page is this laminated scrapbook paper, and I like using a bit of pretty washi tape and just sticking on whatever journaling card I happen to like at the time. The current journaling card I have on, I think this is a Happy Planner journaling card, but I'm not sure on that. And it says, when you love what you have everything you need. And it's true, and this is a gorgeous journaling card, so there we go. On the back of it, I have a current family picture, all 6 of us, including all 3 of our pets. And then I have my dashboard on laminated scrapbook paper, and all of these sticky notes and flags are Happy Planner. Alright, and then on the back, I have to-do list sticky notes, and these are from Target, not the dollar spot. This is from their office supply section. My list is where I keep my grocery list. So on my dashboard, I have a flag here. That way, if I need to turn to my grocery list, I can just open up my planner, grab the flag, and flips right over to my grocery list. So I have some more blank list paper here. And this is from a magnetic list pad from Walmart. It was like under $1. I just trimmed it a bit shorter so it fit and punched it, and there we go. All right. My first official divider. This is a Webster's Color Crush divider. I laminated it and then I relabeled it to homemaking. So I got my list of hairstyle ideas here. Today is pigtails day. So tomorrow is sides back. So I'll just put my sides back and pin it back with a pretty barrette. Usually it's my clippy butterfly barrette. Alright, and then this page here is my daily chores, and I got it divided up for each day. And this paper, this is double-sided scrapbook paper, so it's thicker than regular paper, it's prettier than regular paper. And so I just trimmed down some double-sided scrapbook paper for a lot of the papers in here that you'll see. And then I just ran some clear tape on both sides of the edge, so it's kind of having a laminated edge, and then I punched them. So it's thicker paper, it's prettier paper, and it's not going to rip out. All right, and they turn very nicely. So these are my daily chores in my homemaking section. Well, my battery died, so I just moved my camera to a different location near a plug socket, plugged it in, and we shall keep on trucking. So, where I left off, on the back of my daily chores page, I just have a sticky note here. This is just a list of ideas of fun things to do for my youngest child. She sometimes gets bored, and so I'll just tell her to do the next thing on the list. I keep track of where I'm at with this arrow, and she's not allowed to know it's on the list. And if she doesn't want to do the thing that's next on the list, she doesn't get to find out the thing after that until the thing on the list is done. So that's a fun little trick if you have younger children who tend to get bored. Alright, next page is children's chores. On here, I got their chores, their cleaning chores of Monday through Friday. Every day, 7 days a week, they need to help clean the kitchen after each meal and keep their rooms clean, etc. But 5 days a week, they have to do some specific assigned cleaning chores around the house. And I keep them on Post-it notes because that way if I need to change up their chores, I don't have to change out this whole page. I just need to change out whatever Post-it notes I need to change. So we got there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, and then the next page is projects, and I use an arrow to mark where I'm at, and these are my deep cleaning and organizational projects. See, and then it continues on the back with a Hello Kitty sticker. All right, and then this page, if you have a Webster's Color Crush, will look familiar to you. This is one of the very pretty papers that come in there. I think it's the Stay Inspired section if you get the kit. I just use this as a mini divider to divide up my homemaking section a bit. So the first part of my homemaking section was cleaning. So the second part of my homemaking section is going to be food related. So I just have this to divide between cleaning and food. And I got a little washi, well not a washi, a little flag here I can grab so that if I need to open this up and turn right to my food section, I can. The very first page of my food section is menu. So if I need to see what's for supper that day, I can just open up my planner, grab the pink flag, and it brings me right to my menu. And I make a menu plan for breakfast, lunch, supper for a whole week. And there we go. So this is our current menu. And then after that, again on the pretty paper, I got breakfast meal ideas, lunch meal ideas, supper meal ideas. I got a written master grocery list, and this is just written on another sheet of list paper. It was 88 cents at Walmart. Trimmed it, punched it, in it goes. Alright, and then the rest of the pages are recipes, all handwritten on 88-cent list paper from Walmart, and I got them in order of breakfast, lunch, supper, snacks, treats, special events, etc. A lot of my recipes are in here. The recipes that aren't in here are right here, and the ones that I don't make very often I just have in cookbooks. So there we go. So after the recipes, the next Webster's Color Crush divider is this one, and I laminated this one and labeled it Homeschool. Alright, and then I have the name of our homeschool here, and then here is what we're currently doing in homeschool. We are almost switching over to our summer schooling schedule. We homeschool year-round because we don't homeschool on Fridays. So we homeschool year-round. But our summer homeschool is lighter than our usual homeschool because we're starting to finish books. We finished our history book a while ago. The kids are starting to finish up on their math book, so it just gets lighter. And some of the extra stuff that we do during the public school year, we drop during the summer, like Latin. We only do Latin during the busier months of the school year, not during the summer months, etc. Alright, so I have this written out because we're about to start that pretty soon, just another week or two. And here's what we were doing and what we're finishing up on. So that's the same with this and this. Alright, and then I have the children's copywork assignments, and then after that I have their reading lists, which I have marked with a little washi that says reading, so I can just turn to their reading lists. Alright, and then that's on the homeschool section. Next, Webster's Color Crush divider, I laminated and relabeled to budget. Alright, and I got this section pretty anonymized. Again, on some pretty paper, and I got it all decorated. I got this blocked off. This is a list of our usual monthly expenses, and then it's written out for which paycheck, which expenses are normally assigned to. So I use this as a reference page because the next page, which I have paper clipped here so I don't accidentally turn to it, is a blank list paper where I just write down our current check. I look at here and I write down all the expenses assigned to that check, and then write down any extra expenses we have on that check. I track when everything clears, I mark it off, I track how much money we have left over for fun, savings, etc. Alright, and then, so I have that paper clip to here. Okay, and then after that I just got various different types of there we go, list paper from various different list pads. They're all $1 or less. This is Target Dollar Spot, and it came in a stationery kit. This was 88 cents list pad from Walmart. This was from a $1 list pad at Dollar General. Alright, next, Webster's Color Crush divider. I laminated and labeled this one Notes. Alright. And my pages and notes are numbered. I just have one thing I needed to anonymize. Probably can't read this anyways, but just in case. So I have, and all these pages are numbered, and I have my table of contents. So I have gift ideas, book ideas for the kids, YouTube ideas, blog and website ideas, around the house, that's stuff I want to get or fix up around the house projects, kids grocery week checklist, some of my close friends, anonymized, stock list, quick contacts. I have a printout of the 3-day diet. This is fully anonymized, but this is an earthquake map for our area. I have a perpetual calendar, homeschool laws, a personal page, and then I have a flag here because this leads to some stuff that I'm tracking, which is personal, but I have it written in code. And then after that, I just have some more blank note paper from various different $1 or less notepad sets for extra paper. And that brings me to the last main divider. This Webster's Color Crush divider I laminated and relabeled to Plans. I got my 2016 goals here in no particular order. I still have the year overview from the years 2015 until 2022. And I have the full year of 2016 in here for the month on 2 pages. But I've switched to 1 day per page for daily pages. I like it a lot. And I only keep 1 month at a time in there. There's no need to overstuff the rings and have any more than that. So the current month is May. Here's my May month on 2 pages. And then I flip to where I am now, and this is the Right Now bookmark that comes in the Webster Color Crush planners. And here is today. And today's page isn't as decorated as my other pages are. It was just quickly decorated, thrown together, and used. Alright, so I only have a few things left to do, and one of them is making a video, so you can check that off. And then the next one is more of a reminder. Go to bed early. I am not a morning person. I hate mornings. And I saw a meme on Facebook one time that said something about I do it backwards. I wake up tired and I go to bed wide awake. That's me. Alright, but anyways, you know, I still got stuff to do and get done, so gotta go to bed early. Alright, so this bookmark, like I said, is Webster Color Crush bookmark. This is a project life card where I got my master to-do list. I have the edges slits cut in them. It moves from day to day, just like the bookmark does. And I use a flag to mark where I'm at on the list. And then I took some time today during home church. One of the things I like about home churching is I don't just have to sit there stock still and listen to the sermon or the Bible study. I can actually do things with my hands. And that actually helps me absorb more of the information and learn more because I'm relaxed. So maybe I'll knit or I'll crochet, rarely, but that's out there. Or I might just sit there because I just feel like sitting there. But a lot of times that's when I like to decorate the pages for the next week. So that's what I did during home church today. So this is Mondays. Isn't that pretty? Tuesdays and Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, and Saturdays, and we got a note page, and then Sundays. So here's a comparison. So you can see decorated versus not decorated. Alright, and these are day timer, 1 day per page. I like the layout of the Franklin Covey ones better, but the problem is the Franklin Covey pages for compacts are wide, and that would block out my tabs. As to where the day timer compact pages are comparable to the same size of personal size, compact size, not Franklin Covey compact size. Well, it would fit in there, and portable size, like a day timer. So I use the day timer day and 1 page only because they're not extra wide like the Franklin Covey ones, so I don't have to change all my dividers and make them all stick out more, which I don't want to do. What I don't like about the day timer day and 1 page is you have appointments here. Well, then the times are on the right, which is awkward. And then all this is for notes, and then you just have this little dinky spot for to be done. An expense record, I don't even need that. I take care of that in my budget section. So what I do is I just wash it over those. Alright, so now this is my to-do list. This is my schedule and appointments, and all this down here is notes. Ta-da! Now that's how I like it. So figure I'm going to decorate the pages anyway, so might as well just make them how I want them. And there we go. Okay, so I have the whole month of May in here right now. When May comes to the end, I'll take out May, and then I'll move to the June calendar and put in the whole month of June. And that's been working great. So after all the calendar stuff, I have a Ziploc pocket. This is Day Runner. I really like the Day Runner zippy pocket. It's really easy to open and close, and it doesn't get all crinkly, wrinkly like some brands do. And in here I just got some flags and my arrows. So the flags, that's what I was using for most of the flagging of the pages that I showed you where they were flagged. And the arrows, these are the arrows that I use to keep track of things on my lists. And this is a new one. I just recently just about used up my last one. So I picked up some more. After that we have a back page lifter. I believe this is a day timer page lifter again because the Franklin Covey page lifters would be too wide. It would be awkward. Alright, after that I do have a notepad here in the back. This is from the Target dollar spot. and it is so cute. And then in this back pocket up here, I just have some extra list paper that's trimmed and punched, and some extra scrapbook paper that's trimmed, punched, and all set up so that I can add more pages on the go if I need to. There is a side pocket here. This thing is too tight and too awkward, so as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist, so I don't use it. And that is my current planner in the yellow Webster's Color Crush. There is another color, Webster's Color Crush, I'm looking at. The supply is limited. It's at a pretty phenomenal price, so I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I don't want you to get it before I do, if I do decide to get it. If I do decide to get it and I love it as much as I hope, then I'll probably show it to you in a future video.